Welcome to the Faster, Easier, Better show with your hosts LeeSilber and Ellen Goodwin.
Welcome to another episode of the Faster, Easier, Better show. I'm your co-host Ellen Goodwin, along with my co-host
LeeSilber. That's my frustration voice.
Oh, you're frustrated. I'm frustrated. Everybody I talk to is feeling frustrated these days. And I can understand it. We're still kind of in shutdown. Things are moving very slowly. And sometimes every day feels like the same day. It's a little Groundhog Day going on. I know I'm going through it. Yesterday, I was doing something in the kitchen during work. Okay, I was in the kitchen when I was supposed to be working. But I realized that it's been several days since I've really left the house. And that every day is kind of blending into another one, even though I'm working. So I know if it's happening to me, it's happening to other people. How are you feeling over there?
I'm actually out and about quite a bit and carefully and safely, but so I don't feel it as much, I think, as others, but at the same time, I understand it.
Yeah. So, everybody's going to have it at a different level. I know my husband, he's still going into work, so he's not feeling that as much. But being frustrated right now is totally something that we're dealing with, and there's ways that we can feel better. Lee, are you there?
Oh, I'm listening. I'm waiting for you to tell me how to feel better. I'm ready to hear it. Go ahead.
Okay.
Please.
Part of our problem is our brain craves novelty, no matter what. The limbic system craves novelty, which is one of the reasons we get distracted, because we're always looking for something interesting and different. And it's not because our brain wants interesting and different. It's on the lookout for interesting and different, because interesting and different back when we all first started could mean danger. Oh my gosh, there's a shadow over there that wasn't there before. Is it another person, or is it an animal that's going to eat me? So our brain looks for the new and novel, and right now it's not getting it. So I think one of the ways we can lift our mood, be less frustrated, is to give ourselves a little new and novel. And that can be as simple as just mixing your day up a little bit. I have friends that are doing breakfast for dinner. They're making the pancakes, chocolate chip pancakes for dinner instead of having them for breakfast. And for breakfast, they're having hamburgers or they're having spaghetti, just to mix things up to make the day a little different.
I love it. I think that's I do that all the time anyway.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. I'm not normal. Have you not noticed that about me?
Well, and one of the things is that we want to, with the brain looking for distractions and looking for new and novel, we're also looking, when we're looking for those new and novel, we're using those to get distracted. If we find something, even the most minute thing, and that means we start procrastinating. So I might be frustrated just because I'm not getting things done that I really think I should. And I know I've been running into this where I feel like I'm not accomplishing things, and I'm not listening to myself, taking a page literally out of my own book. And I need to break things down into smaller, bite-sized bits so I know I can accomplish something. And so I'm not feeling like, oh, I needed to do XYZ, which was pretty big. And I'm not feeling it. I'm frustrated by the idea I can't get XYZ done. But you know what? I can get X done. And when I get X done, I celebrate a little bit. So I've gotten one part of the bigger picture done. So I've started breaking bigger projects, bigger things down into 20 minutes, half an hour. Just, little bits of time to get things done. One of the things I want to be reading more business books. This seems to be a great time to be learning some new things. But the whole idea of, okay, I'm going to sit down for an hour and read, not happening. So I've given myself 20-minute chunks in the morning before I come into the office. I grab a book, highlighter, cup of coffee, and I go sit on my front porch for 20 minutes and read. And I've gotten 20 minutes of good reading time done. So breaking things down into smaller bits so I have little victories. I think that's the key. Little victories so you feel like you're accomplishing things.
I feel this. What you're saying is I could have said it exactly the same way, and maybe not about the reading part, but I totally agree with you. I mean, people say to me, how the heck did you write 26 books? 1 page at a time. That's how.
Right. 1 page at a time is all we all get. So it's the same with our days. You know, we're going 1 page at a time through a very interesting time. And if we read a book and every page was the same, we'd be frustrated and bored. So it's the same with our own lives. We need to spice up the page. And so that might be mixing up your day, having breakfast for dinner, or even take a page out of someone else's book, you know, see what's the schedule somebody else is doing. I mean, right now you could probably find anywhere, this celebrity, Joe Schmo, this is how I'm going through quarantine. This is what I'm doing. You know what? As goofy as those are, and as much as they might be a filler in People magazine, you might find something in there that could help you with your frustration. It could be something that they are doing that could help you with your frustration. Why not look to someone else to see what they're doing? You don't have to do it on your own.
Yeah, I hear Joe Schmo is dating one of the Kardashians. So.
There you go. Yeah.
I'm going to do that too.
Well, cool. That'll be awesome.
No, maybe not.
We'll appreciate that.
You said mix it up.
I did. Good point. I should watch what I tell you. If you're frustrated, just know that you're not alone. There's some easy ways that you can do simple things to mix up the day a little bit, give your limbic system a little boost, and make it through however long we're going to be all shut in. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Faster, Easier, Better Show. Be with us again next week.